for a live, a casual take with your boy Steven Pepper here to get a take off my chest. I've been trying to record. I want to start by saying this. I've been trying to record for like the last couple of days, but my Wi Fi in my house has been bugging out so bad that I haven't been able to post them because I watched back the film and the tape and I'm just glitching all over the place. So if you're seeing this video, it's because my Wi Fi actually was successful and allowing me to post this smoothly. But I'm doing a same day reaction to Bronny getting drafted 55 overall by the Los Angeles Lakers. Shout out to my guy Bronny, man. But of course, there's always going to be haters following the Bronny thing. Bronny gets drafted and he has haters saying, oh, Bronny's only getting drafted because of his dad. Yeah, says the same guy who got his summer internship because his daddy's the CFO. Was Bronny drafted to Lakers primarily because his dad's LeBron? Yes, it's nepotism at its finest. But who cares? Nepotism exists in all walks of American workforce. And by the way, Bronny is no bum. Even who cares if his name's Bronny James? If he was that bad, he still would have went undrafted. The Lakers still worked him out and interviewed him and were intrigued of him as a prospect. Now, did he get drafted over someone who is better than him? Yes. But it's no different than how you got your internship. I guarantee you there's a kid who applied for your same position who can close a better sale than you, but your father's words put your resume at the top of the stack. However, to be fair, you still had to interview for the position and put your time into the business school, just like Bronny James, who Bronny still had to play a year of college basketball and go through the draft process. But now that Bronny is getting nepotism to help him, it's a problem? Yes, I do agree that you're not entirely wrong when you say he got drafted to Lakers because his daddy's LeBron James. You are mostly correct. But it's just like your internship where, your mom, your dad, your former boss, or a professor puts a word out there and helps you, sends an email and gets you a connection, and you got your first job before you know it. Shit, my mom's thrown me some lobs before. But since it happened on the NBA court, it's a problem? I got something to tell you guys. I don't know if this is breaking news, but nepotism has gone on before I was born, way before I was born, in Major League Baseball, in the National Football League, and the NBA, from the front office to the coaching staff to the players. I mean, Thanasis Antetokounmpo, guys, Thanasis might be the worst. Actually, not might be. I have confidence saying Thanasis is the worst player in the NBA. I think there are players in the G League, overseas in China, and high school basketball players better, more talented than Thanasis. But he's on the Bucks because Giannis says so, because he's his brother. But since it's happening to an NBA player, it's a problem. When doctors, nurses, firefighters, teachers, hell, even politicians, nepotism happens in all workforces in this country. I mean, we got a president debate going on today between two presidents who both have kids who are Nepo babies. I mean, President Biden gave his kid Hunter a job overseas that he wasn't qualified for, I believe, when he was vice president. And then Trump gave his kids the reins to his company and political jobs in Washington, who they weren't qualified for, simply because their name happens in our country's government all the time. But now that it's happening on an NBA court, it's a problem. I think we should appreciate this moment. I think we really should. Instead of hating on Bronny, we should appreciate this moment. Because I remember when I was in middle school having lunch conversations with my boys, we were sitting back and saying, you know what? Do you think, is it possible for LeBron to play with his son? Because his son was in like middle school, elementary at the time, blue chips. He was really popular. We were actually having debates whether LeBron would make it to play with his son, because we knew that was a goal of his, but we didn't know if it was possible. And LeBron James, who was drafted the same year I was born, and by the way, I'm legal enough to drink in this country, has played for so long at such a all-NBA level that he's able to play with his son at an all-NBA level. We need to be talking about that tomorrow. And we need to be talking about that on Twitter comment sections, Instagram comment sections, before we talk about nepotism. That the fact that he's able to play with his son, the first father-son duo on the same team in NBA history, that should be leading shows. That should be leading social media talks. Not whether or not Bronny deserves this or not. Again, I do agree. Did Bronny get drafted over some people because his dad was LeBron James? Yes. But so did you. That's how you got your first job, most likely. I just think it's so ironic that a bunch of people whose dad threw them lobs for their first internship or job because dad owns the company or his dad's best friend with the CEO somewhere. His dad used to work here. They got their first job here, but all of a sudden they're all mad because Bronny got drafted because of his dad. But I appreciate everyone for tuning in to this episode of A Casual Take. If you're seeing this again, it's because I could upload it. My social media is Some Casual Takes on all things. Stay updated on everything related to the show. And until next time, see you.